Pisces, June 22, 2022. I just got a double shot, a dirty chai espresso thing, so I'm like super spazzed out. I'm gonna try to do this quickly because I just parked at school and I've got about 15 minutes. So let's look into what's gonna happen for you Pisces, June 2022. You survived Mercury retrograde. Congratulations. I think the next thing that we have is the Sagittarius full moon. So let's get some power cards, some psychic tarot, and then we will go into your Celtic cross. What's happening for Pisces? Positive movement forward, the number 8, breakthroughs, stand your ground, number 7 in the reverse. So this has a lot to do with well, if you get positive movement forward and standing your ground, you're finally making a decision for yourself for your highest good. This is about you moving on from something that has been holding you down and heavy. It's been a lot of weight and you finally get to release it. So this is about something you've already tried to let go of, or you partially let go of, or you've already spoken up, or you've already dealt with consequences or the heaviness of it, and now you're just moving forward. So this is about speaking up, standing up for yourself, having boundaries, putting your foot down. Give me 2 more. The number 7 and the number 8. So progression, 7 to 8. Wow, balance. Movement into balance. Whatever you're doing is going to create more peace in your life. So you're letting go of something that has been chaotic, unstable. So whether it's a relationship or a job situation or whatever it may be, it was like you were on a shaky ground and you finally are grabbing hold of something to create balance and stability. So you're moving into balance. This is divine timing, protection. So you're finding protection this month. Let's do your Celtic cross. Already, if this resonates with you, drop in the comments what it is that this is affecting you with. So this is for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you have a lot of placements in the 12th house, this is also for you. In your Celtic cross, we'll be going over your past, present, future, outcome, and all the movement in between. So June 2022, what can Pisces look forward to? If this doesn't resonate with you, some of it might not, because it's a general reading. So there's plenty of people watching this, so I'm picking up a lot of people's energy. So I try to keep it as general and not specific as possible. But if you want, you can go and look at your other signs. So this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Ooh. Already we have the 9 of coins, so this is about independence. Whatever you're releasing and letting go, you are going back inward and you're honoring your own independence. You're like, I don't need you. I thought I needed you. You're making my life a little bit more difficult. I can separate myself. You're choosing to separate yourself from an obligation, a person. It's 9 of Pentacles, so this could have a lot to do with work or something that you've spent a lot of your time on, and you're taking your presence out of that and giving it back to yourself and honoring your own time. So you're creating more time for yourself. And we have the 7 of Staves, 7 of Wands again. 2 7 of Wands, creating boundaries for yourself, creating stability for yourself, standing up for yourself, speaking up for yourself, putting your foot down. No more, I'm giving it to myself. So that's what this is about. What is above you? Princess of Coins, passive income. Going within and taking more of a passive role. The Princess of Coins often does something lighthearted with work. Something that, what I'm picking up is what you used to do in the past is you would take these big roles to create stability, time, money, and now you're deciding, what is my value of making my money and spending my time? Do I have to do big things all the time? And what you're choosing to do, what's above you, is how can I go do something that makes me happy and allows me to slow down a little bit and focus on myself. And it's not about the money anymore. It's more so about my stability and my comfort. So it's like you're going into your comfort zone. You're retreating and going back inwards towards your comfort zone. This is also about protecting your money and your worth a little bit more, but it's more about not going out. You're not sharing your time, you're not sharing your money with whoever is around just because you want to be in this movement phase. You're going more passive, going more inward. What is below you? Fertility. For some of you, you could be pregnant, or this could be a time for you to start looking into how you can be more creative. So as you go inward and you start to look at your net worth and you start to see a different way of earning income and spending your time, you might be like, wow, I have all this time. How can I, expand? So this is about expansion. How can you expand when you sit back and let it come to you rather than you going out and chasing it? So while you go inward, you might notice, oh, well, I'm picking up a new hobby of drawing or painting or writing, or maybe I am exploring cooking, or maybe I start to plant things, or maybe you are in fact fertile and this is just a very fertile period for you. So if you are very fertile, be careful in June. But this is definitely about how can I expand, and you'll be at home, you'll be in your element. It's like a little personal vacation. What is behind you? The Three of Staves, so the Three of Wands. This is kind of like FOMO, watching people move on past you, or you moving on without taking people with you. I always get like the dismissive, avoidant energy here. So it's someone that wants to escape, but they just watch other people move on past them, or passing you up, or you passing other people up. It's like a disappointment, kind of. You're just waiting for your ships to come in, and it looks like you've kind of given up on waiting for your time to shine, or your time to move into balance, or your time to, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, why am I stalling here? It's like you've waited for your time to finally just launch forward, and it hasn't come yet, and you're being drained. So you're pulling yourself back and moving into your own comfort zone. What is ahead of you? Princess of Arrows, two princesses here. A lot about nurturing yourself, spoiling yourself in June. This is all about how can you create love for yourself. So the Princess of Arrows is, this is swords. So this is about speaking up for yourself, looking straight through people, not giving into manipulation, not sugarcoating. This also says psyche. So this is about awareness, having this newfound awareness while you go in, while you explore yourself. It's like you're going on a quest for knowledge. You can see right through people. Your intuition is heightened. What is the movement forward? Transformation is coming up. So you might go through a mini, this is also Persephone. So this is like the High Priestess. The High Priestess with the Princess of Arrows is a lot about a spiritual awakening, heightened dreams, heightened intuition, a lot of epiphanies, being able to sense or see right through people just by listening to them, hearing them speak. You might have this newfound psyche that we have Psyche and we have Persephone and we have Pluto. So your Pluto has a lot to, if you have a Pisces Pluto, then this is for you. But you're undergoing some type of psychic transformation. You might be getting a lot of clairvoyance, so stay tapped into that. What is the action you plan on taking? The Ace of Cups in the reverse. So there's this newfound vulnerability, and you're not willing to open up and be vulnerable with people. You're withdrawing from people because you feel like you need extra protection, which is why you are in this Queen of Swords energy moving forward, because you feel like you had to put your foot down. You have to protect yourself because you don't feel like other people are. And so as you move forward through this transformative phase and your psyche is being heightened, you feel like you can't be emotionally available to anyone because you're so sensitive. You might go through bouts of happiness and depression, and it might be a little bit of a manic time frame in June, so just protect yourself. Don't be giving handouts with your emotions, which is fine this month. That's the movement forward, or the actions. What are the consequences of this? 3 of Coins in the reverse. Be careful to not isolate yourself. Don't get lost in the ethers is what I say. Don't get lost in rabbit holes. The 3 of Coins in the reverse is Virgo energy, but it's like I'm withdrawing from collaboration and I'm going within, but at what extent is it a rabbit hole that can go really deep? So be careful that you're not going too deep into the dark spaces, and that you can bring yourself out, or you have resources to bring yourself out. And the best way to do that is, how can you integrate other people? So I said don't give handouts emotionally, but how can you still find a point, or make it a point, to be with small groups of people where you can still explore outward? That way you can stay connected to reality. This is a very subconscious reading. You're going to be diving into your subconscious and your feminine. But be careful, because you want to make sure that you don't disempower yourself. Stay connected to reality. And what is the outcome? Illusion. See, this is, yeah, that's what I was saying. So if you get too lost in the depths, in the dark world, then you can go through heightened visuals constantly. And you want to be able to stay connected to reality so that you can reintegrate after this period. These periods are very intense, and it's important just to stay connected to reality so that you have something to bring to the world. This is about growth. So don't let it just take you down. We have the 3 of Coins, we have the Princess of Coins, the 7 of Coins. So this is a very passionate, there's a lot of passion. It's almost like a sexual awakening too, because we have a lot of wands here, and we have fertility. So this transformation might be like a Kundalini awakening for you. We only have 1 swords. So this is going to affect your mentality, but not too much. This is mainly affecting your fertility and work. It's interesting. I don't know how those go together for you. But just notice how your sacral chakra is being affected through this, how your root chakra is being connected to this. Do a lot of yoga poses for that. But the outcome here is illusion. So make sure that you are connecting to reality so that you can, maybe you're finding how to bring metaphysical elements into your practice with work, or sexual sacral practices into your work. So this is going to allow you to ascend and reintegrate with people. But if you're not careful, it can create illusions, deception, self-deception. That was really fast. If that resonated with any of you, or you go through this in June, let me know. Get a personal reading. Remember, don't get lost in the ethers. Don't get lost going down super deep. But I love you guys. Bye.